How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. This is Wake Run Collapse. I need to adjust all that. It's way better. And we are on the hunt for Tyranitar. And hopefully we will find him in this video in box number 3 out of 12 of Japanese Explosive Impact. Boxes 1 and 2 have been quite kind to us, and we're really hoping to keep that going. So if you are excited for the contents of this box number 3, make sure you hit the like button down below. I would really appreciate it. I have to be conscious of the amount of time I'm spending on these videos. I noticed I really had to rush to keep box number 2 under 16 minutes, and I would like to not have that same experience this time, so I will attempt to, get a move on while still enjoying this. So in our very first box, now we're in focus, sort of. Ish. Ultra Ball, Natu, a Delibird, Chansey, and an Espeon. Pretty late start. Of course, every box we want to get a Jumpluff. Every box we want to get a new full art. And of course, as many Suicunes as possible would never hurt. This one kind of hurts, though, because that means that 3 boxes in a row you've experienced the Lusamine Prism, and you no longer need to look at this. So we're going to skip right past it. We need Celebi Prism. We need Heat Factory Prism. I need to be able to tell you what those cards are about. Alas. Our Prism pull, bad luck notwithstanding, there's still plenty of good stuff to come in this box. And it's not really this one, but it is Blacephalon GX, our first GX of the box. As I mentioned in the previous video yesterday, any duplicated pulls that you've already seen on the channel will be made available in a sale video once the case has been finished off, but we will see when that is. Fortress, Memory Energy, Spinarak, Poipole, oh my! This box is hot from the beginning. And not just because of the Fire-type Piedmon knockoff that we see right here. This is the Blacephalon GX Full Art, and it is the stuff that nightmares are made of. I'm not really sure what's happening here. I'm not a fan of this card, per se, but I think it's only exacerbated by the fact that all the other Full Arts in the set are so good. Because we got Shuckle, we have Suicune, we have T-Tarn, we have Lugia, and then we got this thing. Now, I'm not, like, freaked out by clowns by any means. That's never been a phobia of mine. I'm pretty sure if I watched the new It movie, I'd probably laugh a little bit. But this thing is just weird and pretty ugly. But, like, it's not the worst full art ever, right? It's just one of the worst that I can remember. So after having said all that, reminder that we're like 5 packs in, and we've pulled a Prism, a GX, and the full art. So now we really are T-Tar hunting. But hey, it's a new card. I was bound to pull it at some point in the case. Better earlier than later. And there's a Naganadel holo. That was my vertebrae. I'm a big bone cracker. I don't know if you guys are the same way. So we get an Elm, Phanpy, Snubble, Hoppip, and a Slowking. But I'm constantly cracking my knuckles. If I sleep on one side, I can crack my collarbone. And I'll crack my knees and my ankles just throughout the day. I know that there's, some people who say that it has absolutely no effect on you. There's some people who are adamant that it will ruin your joints forever. And I'll put it this way to you. It's relieving pressure in my joints, so even if it hurts me later, as we get a Lugia GX, again, even if it hurts me later, I'm okay to do it now, because it like removes tension from my body, and that's something I could definitely stand to do more of. Maybe not crack my bones more, but release the tension. Pretty weird to be this far into the box opening and only have 1 holo. We've got 2 GXs, a Prism, and a Full Art. That's basically the whole box's worth of good stuff. Here's an Ampharos holo. So I got a question for you guys. And I had this thought suddenly yesterday, the day before, or something like that. I don't think that my channel is necessarily on the level of popularity that would warrant a move like this. But I was thinking, you know, if I weren't leaving YouTube, wouldn't it have been kind of fun to supplement YouTube with like a weekly podcast or something like that, talking about some stuff with Japanese collecting, talking about, ooh, there's the jump luff. Yeah, whole episode dedicated to, ooh, there's the jump luff. You can hashtag that thing for me. But it would have been fun if I developed it maybe like a year or two ago, done a weekly podcast series about Japanese Pokemon cards and collecting, and, you know, answered some questions that people have written in. I don't know, the reason I think of that is because I'm a big fan of the Trust the Cones series, who talk about a higher level of play for Pokemon Go, and I've always enjoyed their stuff. And I've realized, as we get the Scizor Hollow, I've realized that it would have been a cool opportunity to try to jump on if I had thought of it, you know, some time ago. At this point, I'm certainly not going to start something that I'm only going to get 6 episodes into and then bail on, but, you know, it would have been a cool idea if it's something that I had done back when my numbers were better. But such is the way of TCG videos these days. There's an Entei. Okie dokie. Yeah, TCG is down for a lot of people. So you get a Trumbeak, sorry, not a Trumbeak, a Toucannon, Spinarak, Poipole, Larvitar, and a Choice Helmet. TCG got huge there for a while, and it was so big that everyone kind of piled in and made their own videos and found their own corner of the market for a little while, and nobody could do any wrong. You would just get extra subscribers just by making content, and it would kind of fly through. And now the interest is not there for TCG openings because everyone can get them anywhere. I think the algorithm's hurting a little bit, but it is definitely an oversaturated market when it comes to opening cards on YouTube because everybody does it now. So there's definitely a finite amount of views in that regard. Something I mentioned a long time ago and was met with a little bit of resistance. Persian Marini, a Flaffy, Hitmontop, and Unknown Missing. I know that's not the style of Unknown, but it's the word on the card. Got Professor Elm, a Pineco, a Pick-a-Peck, the Houndour, and another Naganadel. We are pulling Naganadels like nobody's business. It's getting kind of weird. Now, where is my Tyranitar at? React Hammer, Skiploom, Girafarig, Pupitar, and a Slowking. A couple of kind viewers have pointed out in the comment section of yesterday's video, as we pull a Miltank, Bayleaf, Cyndaquil, Sudowoodo, and another Suicune GX. Looking like another box without T-Tar. Kind of a bummer. A couple of kind commenters pointed out in yesterday's video that those scary purple and black orbs that are showing up in certain cards are representative of the Lost Zone, and cards that have some sort of interaction with it feature it in their artwork. And I had not realized this, and I think it is very cool, so I wanted to share it with you guys. There they are. Fortress, a Quilava, Mareep, a Trumbeak, and a rare candy. Moving on, we have Faba, Zatu, Fampi, Mantine, and Blissey. That is an entire pack full of 2-syllable cards. You know what else is 2 syllables? Hollow. Anyways, I don't know really where I was going with that. There's Unknown, a Cyndaquil, Marill, Skiploom, and Houndoom. Only 4 out of 5 that time. Darn Cyndaquil. Can we get a surprise T-Tar at the end of the box? A Lost Mixer, Pick-a-Peck, a Poipole, Spinarak, and Typhlosion is our holo here. I would be okay with this being a 4GX box, given that we did so well at the beginning. You guys make that a thing. Please? Whitney, Hitmontop, a Slowpoke, Snubble, and Lantern. And in the final pack of box number 3, which has gone quite as quickly as I wanted it to, going to feature a Smeargle, Chikorita, Stantler, a Larvitar, and a Raikou. So our Rock and Dark type beast has avoided us yet again. And our Fallout poll was about as underwhelming as could have possibly appeared, except for maybe the React Hammer Ultra Rare. That might have been worse. But still a new card that has been crossed off the list, and another cool feature of just what this set has to offer. Quick sort off screen. That could go there. Bam. Holos in this video. Raikou, Typhlosion, Blissey, Naganadel, Meganium, Entei, Scizor, Jumpluff, Ampharos, and Naganadel. Of course, the Lusamine Prism. What explosive impact opening would be complete on my channel without it. And GXs of Blacephalon, Suicune, a Lugia, and the Blacephalon GX Super Rare. So, if you enjoyed the video, and I'm sure you did, hit that like button down below. I would really appreciate it. I don't really have anything I want you to leave in the comments. You can leave whatever you want, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, hopefully.